Ladies and gentlemen, we are back coming at you live from Seattle, Washington. We are at the Penny Arcade Expo here in the Turtle Beach booth for the Turtle Beach MLG PAX Invitational. It's been a heck of a day so far, Revan. We've had 3 main stage matches. We're going into our 4th, and we got one more coming up. Who you got in this next one, though? We got EnVy and FaZe on our main stage.
I think I got to give it to FaZe on this one. They're off a freshman, off of complexity, which is going to give them so much momentum moving into this match against EnVy. And we all saw EnVy. They dropped their first game playing against Unite, and their hardpoint game, it's not looking that strong.
Yeah, they said they've been working on their hardpoint. Proofy said he's been switching over to the submachine gun, but when he's using the sub, he hasn't had the same level of success as he has had with the assault rifle. So for me, I think the key to victory here is just get Proofy comfortable with the sub when it comes to hardpoint, and if not, make that switch 2 minutes into the game. Don't wait till the 8th minute to go back to the AR.
I mean, we saw it when he switched it up and captured a flag. He finished on top of the leaderboard of his team. I think he finished something like 30 and 19.
Right.
When you have an assault rifle in Proofy's hands, he's going to kill everything that he sees, which would greatly help EnVy here. But it's kind of weird because whenever I see Karma, sometimes he's got an assault rifle in hardpoint, which is like, hey, you know, we picked up Karma because we want some extra submachine gun power. Clearly, Stainville wasn't cutting it in that department, so let's get Karma. He's going to be able to be that roaming slayer for us, which, you know, I don't think he's done much of, but, you know, their hardpoint game, obviously not their best, but capture flag and search is right up their alleyway.
All right, well, there's a look at EnVy. As you see, Karma, he is the new player on the squad, and talking to Proofy there on the right side of your screen, they said, you know, it used to be Rambo. Rambo used to be our play caller, but then we got Karma, the best player in the game, the winningest player in 2013 so far. He's your Call of Duty champion, playing with Impact there. They won Dallas together. He got 2nd place as well at MLG Anaheim. He said, why should we listen to anyone but a guy who's been doing nothing but win? So they've listened to Karma. Karma's now their play caller when it comes to hardpoint. I think the key to victory here for this EnVy squad going into the game is they're going to need Karma to lead the squad and communicate from start to finish.
That's very interesting because Rambo, his whole career, every single team he's been on, he's been the shot caller. I've even teamed with him, and I absolutely loved when he was calling the plays because it just makes it so easy for you as a player when you got someone telling you what to do. So you follow Rambo's lead and you usually win, but, you know, switching it up to Karma, we'll see how it affects them here.
All right, well, we're getting into the action. It's going to be on Raid. Your game mode is going to be hardpoint. And at the start here, who's your player to watch, Rev?
Well, first off, we have to end the game because we late connected. But for FaZe, the player I want to watch is going to be Slacked. For Envious, Proof is the guy to watch.
Slacked and Proofy.
Yeah.
Why Slacked on FaZe?
If he's doing the roaming, and if he's being a roaming slayer like we've seen him be in the past, and he's picking up those kills, it's going to be so easy for FaZe to take this win. However, if it's working with the submachine gun,
yeah,
then it's going to go EnVy's way. However, if, like you said before, if it's not working with the sub, switch to the assault rifle early on in the game. All
right, well, Spacely, Huddle, and Slacked, they were playing under Unite Gaming at the very first event of the MLG 2013 Pro Circuit season. They got 2nd in Dallas. Then they teamed together at the last event. At least Slacked was playing for Unite, and he went off on our main stage using that SMG.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up.
Sorry, Revan. Revan was deciding to take a break from casting, went to play against him, and Game 5 happened. Sorry about that, Revan. Glad that you're back in the booth, though. And you know these players better than anyone else out there. So you said Slacked is your player to watch in hardpoint, but who's going to be the MVP for each team in the match?
I think Karma for Envious, and I think Spacely for FaZe. Spacely went off against Complexity, especially in that last Search and Destroy match. He finished something like 11-1, and he got full streaks there and led them to victory.
All right, well, we're just trying to get into the game as it's going to get started. Now, if you guys are just joining us, we are in group play. It is day number 1 of a 4-day broadcast. We're going to have group play where every single team is going to play the other 7. We have 8 teams total here. In a 3-game series, the top 4 win-loss records are going to be moving on to play in a tournament for $10,000.
That's a lot of money.
That's some serious cash for a weekend, man. I'll take that.
So not a bad weekend of work. But Puckett, you've heard what I got to say. Who's your prediction for the match? Who do you think is going to take it?
You know, I really want to say EnVy. They picked up Karma. He's the #1 player in the game. But for you fantasy football guys out there, you know, even if you got Arian Foster or Adrian Peterson, you're not guaranteed a victory. I think the rest of his teammates need to go big. JCap, he's always consistent for me when it comes to the pro circuit. Rambo, though, he was the reason they finished second at the Call of Duty Championships, in my opinion. When he's on, this team wins. We'll see how well he can play, especially in the CTF game.
All right, well, the map has started. It's going to be Raid Hardpoint, the first map in the series. And we saw against Unite Gaming, if you come out strong against EnVy in the first map, Hardpoint, that puts them a little bit down on themselves, and definitely you're going to have momentum in your favor. So that's what I'm looking for FaZe to do here, and I want to kick things off with Slacked.
Slacked is your man. Let's do it. He went big at MLG Anaheim. We'll see how huge he can go here in Seattle, as he's been a West Coast superhero. And what's he rocking here, Revan? He's definitely got the MSMC. What kind of customization do you think he's going with here?
Well, he's got a fairly greedy class, right? So no flak jacket as a player who might be in the hardpoint. It's kind of risky, but off the start of the map, you usually want like a greedy fast pass, so something lightweight should conditioning. But he's using Dex Tac Mask here, and off the start, chaos happening right now. Skills being exchanged by both squads. As Slack, he finds one kill there on the Karma, now doing some work inside the hardpoint.
Oh my goodness, at the start here, it looks like Slack is going to have some trouble, but Proofy is coming in hot as he's pulling out an SMG. 11 seconds and counting to just 2, as it will be the boys from FaZe. They're wearing red on our main stage, but they're blue in this game, so keep that in mind, guys. Your EnVy boys, they're going to be your orange arrows as well.
All right, so now let's take a look at Proofy, because we were talking about a bit about it before the match started. If he's got a good rhythm going with the submachine gun, he's going to stick with it. However, if he's not doing some work with the sub, he's got to switch over to the assault rifle. But JCap, in the meantime, he's on a 5 kill streak doing some work on
Let's go to the cap, man.
Oh, he's one kill away
being
from streaks.
so protected here, and JCap, also known for his assault rifle play, is rolling with an MSMC of his own. It looks like these guys are trying to mimic a similar loadout as what Impact used to bring in our MLG Pro Circuit events.
All right, JCap, now he's got some streaks working towards the sentry gun, and he's going to pick up the kill there on the huddle, fully streaked out around a minute 20 seconds into the game. That's going to be beautiful for EnVy, especially at the next hardpoint, the garage. If he puts the sentry gun in a good position, they're going to be able to lock that one down for a good chunk of time.
I'm liking what we're seeing here from the boys on EnVy for a bit, but now it's FaZe's turn to lock it down. Replays on your screen. And Replays, he is probably one of the best communicators in the game. Granted, he calls out everything 3 times, but you know exactly where they're coming from when Replays is making those call-outs. Unfortunately, he's unable to hold down the hill, but his teammate Huddle is there to support. A little contention as Huddle has to reload, now getting the big kill there. And he is going to be working for a Hellstorm lightning strike of his own. Keep in mind, JCap is still fully streaked out for EnVy.
Great rotation from EnVy as well as Replays. He was the only person from FaZe across the map at the garage. Now it's going to be Slack here, and he's got to buy some time, but he's going to get found here by Proof and quickly dealt with. But I don't see that sentry gun on the mini-map just yet, Puckett. I wonder when they're going to decide to throw it down.
Revan, if you were in the game right now, where would you put it and win?
I'd try to put it for a crossfire over near the blue car, but also you want it to help out your anchor player near the vents over near the pool building. But if you get that sentry gun in that location, you pretty much force them to go through Gym. Look at that side of the map. Such a narrow area. It's going to be so easy for an assault rifle like JCap or Proofy to pick up those kills.
In the sentry gun, guys, we should point out, if you're able to get that 3rd score streak, it is like a 5th man on the map. So much that the players are actually now starting to ask for it to be removed from gameplay because they feel it's so strong. So if you're able to go on that 6, 7 kill streak to earn yourself a sentry gun, you're really going to give your team a huge advantage, especially in a game mode like Hardpoint or CTF.
Yeah, EnVy, they're looking so good right now, Puckett. They just got so much time off that garage hardpoint. Karma, he's got a shotgun in his hand. He's working towards the streaks, but he meets up with a knife here. So Rambo, he gets the scrappy time now. Unfortunately for EnVy, they're going to lose this rotation, so maybe we're going to see something along the lines of a lightning strike to try to clear out this hardpoint and for them to try to push it as a team and break it.
Watching Karma here as he is going to be taken down. Nice 2-piece there by Spacely. You said he was going to be your MVP. The Hellstorm has been used by JCap. The lightning strike sentry still available as the scoreboard. It's starting to go back in favor of the FaZe guys, shortening that gap. They were down 35. Now it's just a 20-second game. And here comes the lightning strike from JCap, trying to take out Replays. And Slack does get both kills, gets the hard point as well. That is a 250-point play. And now he's going to be going for a 2nd set of score streaks. If he's able to get his next Hellstorm, this would be absolutely huge, as the hill will rotate to the center of the map. And the Hellstorm, you can cut that thing underneath the tree.
All right, so here we go on board with JCap. He's on a 3 kill streak, working for another set of score streaks here. But take a look at the minimap. Once again, we see FaZe, they're going to win this rotation. And JCap please don't use the sentry gun on this hard point. I feel like it's much more effective over near the garage, over near the basketball hard point if you rotate there early enough. So I don't want to see him to use the sentry here, but he did get taken out just short of doubling up on his streaks.
And as we hit the halfway point, 5:30 left on the clock, Revan. Let's take a look at our stats after Rambo Ray dies here. Spacely into the action. Ray is fully streaked out, playing the hard point perfectly. Nice job surviving that battle, and you guys are wondering, how does he have all of his score streaks at only 5 kills? He did a fantastic job of cycling the hill. He was jumping out, letting an opponent hop in, killing that opponent, and then getting back in, now spraying through the wall for kill number 6. JCap Sentry in the back is providing some fantastic cover, and now it's EnVy showing that they've really worked on their hard point since Anaheim, and this new strategy is really paying off for him despite the placement.
Wow, JCap, he's 20 and 10, doing all sorts of slaying for Team EnVy.
With no AR, we should point out.
He had an AR, I think over near Laundry, he picked one up off the ground, but he's been using an M8. On the other side of things, you have Spacey, he's on top for his team, where, I thought Slack would definitely be one of the main slayers for FaZe here, but that's not the point right now. But also keep in mind, JCap just used the sentry gun, but Rambo, mistakes were just made.
Yeah, he didn't like that spawn. He wanted this one. So Rambo, still with a Hellstorm of his own, is going to call that one in. One player is able to get away. The other one not so lucky, as he's able to pick up one. You see replays, and it looks like Slacked were in the kill feed, though, for FaZe. JCap, Karma, and Rambo starting to turn it on, though, as it's EnVy. They're up by 67 points and counting here. As I think, man, if they keep this up for 2 more hills, it's going to be game over for the FaZe folks.
Yeah, keep in mind, EnVy, they got score streak control here, so Rambo, he still got his Lightning. I believe he did use his Hellstorm there, so Lightning Strike, it's going to be fantastic. Not only that, that sentry gun from before that JCap had, he moved it in the back to help out the anchor for the next hard point when we go to the kitchen, but it's getting shot at here by Huddle. He's going to get taken out.
Yeah, Huddle was trying to take it down. That sentry really being a distraction for him. Everyone from FaZe seeming to have a tough time except for Replays, who's on a 3-kill spree at the moment. And Replays, he's going to be pushing through the center. Witness his teammate being taken down, but is able to secure the kill. Slacked on your screen at the moment, pushing through the back kitchen. And if you're Slacked right here, you have teammates spawning back at Art. Where do you know the opponents are coming from, Revan?
Back door. They're going to be coming from the launch side of the map, especially since JCap, he hasn't died on the anchor position yet. So they're going to be getting those better spawns. Maybe over near the basketball courts, they could jump in through the money window, but FaZe, they were able to break the hard point and puck it. It's only a 30-point game. Rambo with a big 2-piece. They taking out Spacey and Replays, but Huddle responds with 2 of his own. Slack with the shotgun. Can he clean up the kills necessary for FaZe to retake control of the hard point? He cannot.
Just aiming a little bit right on those last 3 shots. Rambo on a 3-kill streak inside the kitchen is working for that Hellstorm missile. He can either get it by getting another kill or 2, or he could just get the hard point points, as Karma's going to lead the charge. It looks like Rambo's going to go on the flank. He does have to look out, though. Slacked is waiting for him at the bottom of this ramp.
All right, so you see that the anchor player for EnVy, they want to try to push to the pool side of the map. By doing that, you're going to get control of the spawns for your team, and you're going to force the enemy team to spawn out. Look at the mini-map. Huddle spawned out, Slack spawned out, but in the meantime, you also got Karma, who's quite far away, but here we go. They're going to be making the push currently. We have Proofy inside the hardpoint for EnVy, and here we go. He's got an assault rifle in his hands. All
right, so Proofy not having the best of luck with the SMG is going to go back to it now. Let's see if he's able to get the key kills over on the garage side. Ray is going to lead the charge. That Septex will get the kill, but also takes out his teammate. So Proofy left with little support. His teammate JCap just got cleaned up in the back, so Proof needs to go big against 2 opponents. He goes down. It's Karma's turn into 1-on-3. You see all the players spawning to his right. As FaZe, they are still within 30, now trying to make it a 20-second game with just 2 minutes left on the clock. Here come the score streaks, though, from Huddle. This could be huge as he gets 1 in the kitchen. That's it. He still has the Lightning Strike and Sentry, though.
And he's going to use the Lightning right here. Hellstorm missile being called in for EnVy, but you got Spacely. He's in the hardpoint right now, racking up time for FaZe. They're only 10 seconds behind EnVy right now, but Spacely, he's got to do some work here. He's going to get sandwiched in. Finds Proof, but one more player coming to the front. It's going to be JCap. His teammates are in hot pursuit. They clean up JCap. Spacely, one more come to hardpoint. They're going to take the lead here.
Tie game now in favor of FaZe, as they are the first to the 200-point mark, or maybe not. The hill is no longer contested. Spacely calling out, they're all coming down the stairs, guys. I need help. But it's the EnVy Swarm, a 4-man push. 30 seconds left on this hill. This one could go either way in the final 70 seconds.
3 players from FaZe are going to challenge here. Rambo finds one. Can he get the second? Yes, he can. One more player in position for FaZe. They're coming down the stairs now. Rambo just trying to contest as long as he can. He gets taken up, but did he get any score streaks? No score streaks for you. None for Team EnVy's. FaZe have a lightning strike. They have a sentry gun, so that could help him out here coming into the last hardpoint, but it all comes down to this bucket.
Who can pull it out? As you look at the mini-map in the bottom right, EnVy, they have the middle locked down. The boys in blue, that is going to be FaZe. They are coming from all different directions. They just picked up 3. They have center control. And a little dragon fire action, sentry gun control. Either way, we got Huddle locking down the hill. 2:25 and counting to 2:12. 26 seconds left on the clock. It's do or die time for EnVy, and they got to get Spacely out of here.
All right, so they take him out, but here come FaZe off the respawn. They're all coming from the poolside staircase. Rambo inside the hard point. Gets the assist there, and then you see EnVy there dominating the kill feed. It's still possible. 5-second game, 10 seconds left on the clock. Are EnVy going to do it? Can they hold on in the end? Rupee inside the hard point, summer machine gun. Flies one, picks up the kill, still contested.
It's being
5,
contested.
4, 3. Can EnVy do it? 1 second left on the clock.
FaZe is
FaZe
going to
take
win.
it.
226 to 225. Amazing contesting of the hard point at the very end as EnVy suffers a heartbreaking loss. Fantastic job by Rambo and Proofy to stay alive in the hard point, but they couldn't score the kills fast enough as FaZe was constantly flooding into that hill. As your stats will show, FaZe didn't outslay their opponents, but they definitely outplayed them in the objective, especially in the second half of that game.
Yeah, you gotta give it up to J-Cap though from Team EnVy. Amazing job aggregating. He finished 30 and 22 and led his team, but EnVy, you know, they continue to drop that first hardpoint. Granted, they did play this hardpoint very well, but FaZe, they came out on top on the second half.
A tough loss in game number 1 for EnVy. We're heading to a quick commercial break, guys, but in the meantime, this is a perfect opportunity. Hop on Twitter. Let us know, who do you want to see in the final match on the main stage tonight? Is it Impact versus Caliber or Complexity versus Bad History? Use your hashtags and hashtag MLG for your vote to count. We'll be right back after this.